Friends, welcome to learning about. In this video I'll be solving the quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning and data interpretation questions of paper 1 of UGC NET previous year December 2019 paper. Okay, this exam on 6th December, shift 2 paper I'll be solving in this video. Shift 1 paper I have already solved, and also I have told strategically why the paper 1 is very important. I've told in that video. So the introduction to the paper 1 and this why strategically very important, I have explained in that video. Now the link to that video you will find in the iCard, or you can find the link in the description below. Now I'll straight away move on to the questions. See, in the 50 questions there are about 12 to 14 questions in the quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning and data interpretation. Okay, so and wherever required, please pause the video and look at the video, whether in terms of looking at the syllabus or looking at the questions. Please pause the video and look at it. Now let me move on to the questions. The first question is about average speed. Okay, so the two cities are 360 meters apart. The car goes from P to Q with a speed of 40 km per hour and returns to P with a speed of 60 km per hour. So onward journey 40 km per hour, return journey 60 km per hour. What is the average speed? So you might remember the school days formula for average speed, that is 2uv by u plus v. This is average speed formula. You can use this. This is a quicker way to get the answer. So 2 into 60 into 40 by 60 plus 40. Okay, so that's 2 into 60 into 40 by 100. Okay, so that's 48 kilometer per hour. That's answer option B. The alternate way of solving it is you can use the distance. Usually the distance is a redundant value, you don't need that, but if you want you can use it here. Now if suppose the distance is not given, you can even assume the LCM of the two values, the two speeds, to be the distance, and you can solve, you will get the answer correct. Okay, so if you want to use the value there, the time taken onwards, that is going from P to Q, is a distance of 360 at the speed of 9 km per hour, so that takes about 9 hours. Now time taken from Q to P, a distance of 360 at the speed of 60 km per hour, that takes about 6 hours. So together it is 15 hours. Total distance of 360 plus 360 onward and upward and downwards, then 9 plus 6, so you will get 48. That's answer option B for the first question. Second question, in the statement no dogs are reptiles, which term is distributed? So this is a question based on syllogism. Now in syllogism, what is distributed? What is the meaning of distributed? If the reference is to the whole of the class, then the class is said to be distributed, right? For example, if I say all A's are B's, right? Now all A's are B's, in Venn diagram we can represent like this, all A's are B's. Now this statement is referring to the whole of A, right? But as far as B is concerned, it is only about part of B is A, but whereas whole of A is B, so it is referring to the whole of A, so A is distributed whereas B is not distributed. Now same way you look at this statement. Now no dogs are reptiles, right? So no dogs are reptiles, so no part of dog is a reptile, so we can say D is distributed, and no reptile is dog. You can also look at it that way, right? So reptile is also, no part of reptile is dog. Okay, so this is also distributed. Okay, so it is referring to the whole of dogs as well as the whole of reptiles, so each term is distributed here. So we can say both the subject and the predicate term is, the subject is like dogs, and this is the predicate. Now both subject and predicate terms are distributed. That's answer option C for this question. Okay, answer option C. Sorry, I've changed the order. In the original question this was answer option C, right? The third question, so a shopkeeper sells at 22,000, that's making a profit of 10%. If you're good with numbers, you can calculate, you can see the numbers directly. Okay, so 10% is like increase or profit is like 22,000, so you can get the numbers directly like 2,000, 20,000 and so on. Otherwise we can just do it procedurally. Even that we can make it simple. So selling price is like 10% profit over cost price. That's the idea, right? So selling price is 10% profit over cost price, right? So selling price is equal to 110% of cost price. So now that's equal to 22,000. Now what is 100% then? 100% is 20,000. So that's the cost price, the cost price as a whole, right? So if cost price is 20,000, what is 18% profit on that? 18% profit on cost price. That's 18 into 20,000, that's 3,600, right? Now what will be the selling price? Selling price will be 118% of cost price. That is the new selling price. New selling price is 180% of cost price. That is, you just add 3,600 to 20,000. So that's answer option A. Okay. Next question: a circle has got the same area as that of a square of a diagonal of length 11 centimeter. What is the diameter of the circle? Now square side is A, right, and this is the diagonal D. Now area of the circle, area of the square is A square, and in terms of diameter, if you are looking for it, it is in terms of diameter, the area of the square is you can say half of D square. Half of D square. That is, you just using the Pythagorean theorem to get the value. Okay, so if you look at it's a triangle, is like it's a right angled triangle, and the diagonal is the hypotenuse. So if you look at it that way, A square is half of D square. Now let us just try to solve the question here. So pi r square, area of the circle, is same as half of D square, which is equal to like half of 11 square, right? So 22 by 7 r square is equal to 11 square by 2. Now what we need is the diameter, which is 2r. What we need is the diameter 2r. So let's just try to find r. So 22, this is like 2, so 11 square 11 will get cancelled, so you will get r square is equal to 77 by 4. Okay, so r is equal to root 77 by 2. Now we need to find the square root of 77. Now 77 is not a square number, right? Now at this point you try to look at the answer choice. Okay, now r is equal to root 77 by 2. So what is 2r, or what is the diameter? Diameter is equal to root 77. Okay, so diameter is root 77. So which of the possible values can be root 77? That is what you should look for. Okay, now 64, right? 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81, and 77 is in between. So it will be 8 point something. So D value is 8 point something, or we can say root 77 is 8 point something. Now look at the answer choice. Only answer choice A is 8 point something, right? So the others are wrong. So answer for this question is A, right? See, please make it as simple as possible. You have the answer choice. Wherever you have the answer choice, please make very effective use of it. So the answer is answer choice A. Now you don't have to spend time in finding the square root of 77 and all that. Just get it from the make a right guess from the answer choice, and then move on to the next question. Question number 5. The converse of all cats are mammals. Okay, so see, all cats are mammals. This is the statement, right? Now what is a converse? Converse is, you can say, a subalternate argument. Okay, a subalternate argument. Okay, so from this, what you can say? Now you can also say some mammals. Okay, among these mammals, some mammals are cats. Okay, so not all mammals, but some of them are cats. Now that is the converse or the subalternate argument. Okay, so which is option B. Okay, that is the correct converse argument. Okay, so that is the right so converse argument is a subalternate argument. So when you say some cats are when you say all cats are mammals, okay, when you look at it from the mammals point of view, you can say some mammals are cats. So answer is answer choice B for question number 5. Now to the next question. Now Mr. X lives in a slum and is unemployed. Therefore, Mr. X deserves to be a minister. What kind of fallacy is committed in this argument? Now this you can say it is a fallacy of ad misericordiam. That is, it is trying to appeal to the sentiments. Okay, it is trying to appeal to the so first of all, what is a fallacy? Fallacy is a mistaken belief, especially one that is based on unsound arguments. Okay, so fallacy is a mistaken belief, especially one based on unsound argument, and ad misericordiam is a fallacy that is it is trying to influence the sentiment. Okay, it is a argument based on a strong appeal to emotions. It appeals to compassion or sorrow. Okay, so it is asking for sympathy or compassion. Okay, and some it is most often it is like too much exaggeration, and it is irrelevant to the issue at hand. Okay, so that is ad misericordiam. So answer, as you see, just because somebody is living in a slum or somebody is unemployed, he or she doesn't have to be deserves to be a minister, right? So it is a fallacy, and okay, it is and trying to appeal to the emotions or sentiments. Okay, so that is answer choice B for this question. Now, if you are curious about what are the other answer choices, the fallacy of composition is like the error of assuming that is true to a member of a group is true to the whole as a group. Now, that is okay. So, if something is true for one person, need not be true for the whole group. So, that fallacy of composition, that is not relevant here. Now, fallacy of division is an error in logic that occurs when one reasons that something is true for a whole must be true for all of it, all or if it's part. That is, let's say if it is true for the whole group, it is not necessary that it's absolutely true for each and every individual in the group. So that is a fallacy of division. Fallacy of accident is making sweeping generalization. Okay, so for example, if I say those shall not kill, okay, so that's a good, that's the right thing to do, those shall not kill. But if I say that okay, those shall not kill, so I will not use pesticides to kill the harmful insects in my field or in my land. Okay, so that is that is not correct. So that's a sweeping generalization. So that is not the answer here. So this is sixth question. Answer is answer option B. Now seventh question, number series. So as I explained in the first video, you can have n number of logic, like it can be like squares, cubes, and so on. So here I think it is going in increasing faction. So let me look at the difference here. The difference here is 7, 11, 15, 19, 23. So as you can see the pattern here, the difference is 4, 4, 4 and 4. So add 4, it should be 27. So 27 plus 77 plus 27, that's 104. So answer is answer choice A for question number 7. Now the next question, a student obtains overall 78% marks in 5 subjects: physics, chemistry, maths, computer science and general English. Marks obtained in each subject and the maximum marks are indicated in the table below. And what is the question? The question is what will be the mark should be in general English. Okay, so if the average is 78, what should be the mark in general English? So how we can proceed about this is that let's just look at the total: 155 plus 80 plus 165 plus 140 plus x. Now this is the grand total. Okay, now this all adds up to 540. Okay, so this is like 540 plus x. That is, you can say this is 160 and 160, 320, 400 and 540. 540 plus x is the total. And so this total divided by how many subjects? 5 subjects, but the weightage is different. Okay, so this is like 200 marks, this is 100 marks, this is 200, this is 200 and this is 100. So we can say a total of like 300, 500, 700 and 800. Okay, so there are multiple ways of solving this. So 540 plus x by 800. Okay, this is into 100. This is equal to 78%. Okay, 78% you can say, or 78 you can say, right? Now, so 540 plus x is equal to 624. So x is equal to 84. So answer is option C, 84 for this question. Okay. So alternatively, like you can directly try to, like the 200 marks, you can convert it to 100. Okay, so you can take, so for example, that 155, you can take it as 77.5, or wherever you find 100 marks, you can convert it into 200. Okay, for example, 80, you can make it 160 and so on. So whatever it is, but I think these questions, like even the straightforward way of solving it doesn't make much time. So a total is 540 plus x, and the total marks is for 800, and that you're converting into percentage. Okay, so that is 78, and then you're solving for x, the general English mark. So answer is 84, option C for this question. Right. So finally we come to the data interpretation part. See here, please look at the data very carefully. The first one, it's not talking about the income and expenditure of A, but it is giving the percentage profit of A. The second and third columns, okay, so they are talking about the income of A and expenditure of B. Income of B and expenditure of B, and profit is given as income minus expenditure by expenditure. Okay, so income minus expenditure by expenditure, that is a profit percentage, that is clearly stated, right? And based on this, we have to solve the questions. So let's look at the questions. The first question here, it says the income of company A in the year 2018 was 90 lakhs. Okay, so 2018 was 90 lakhs. Then the profit of company B in 2018 is what percentage more than the net profit of company A? So we have to compare company A and company B profit of 2018, and the income is given, right, for company A. Company B is already there in the table. Let's look at the table. Now 2018, what is the profit? It is 20% profit. Okay. Now income is 90 lakhs, 90 minus expenditure upon expenditure, okay, into 100 is equal to this 20, right? So you will get 450 minus 5 times expenditure is equal to expenditure. You will get the expenditure is equal to 75 lakhs. Okay, if you say the expenditure is 75 lakhs, then the profit is 90 lakhs minus 75 lakhs, that is 15 lakhs profit. 15 lakhs profit. Okay, so in that year the profit value is 15 lakhs. The question is the comparison between company B's profit and company A's profit. Okay, so company B's profit is what percentage more? Now company B income and expenditure is given, right? So what is so the difference is the profit. So that profit is 27 lakhs. So company B profit is 27 lakhs, company A profit is 15 lakhs. The question is how much is company B profit more than company A. So the comparison, the base is company A, that we should get it very clearly. The base is company A, so that is 15 lakhs. Okay, now how much it is more? 27 is a company B, like 15, that's like 12. So 12 by 15. 12 by 15 in terms of percentage, it is 80%. So answer for this question is answer option D, 80%. So it is a pretty lengthy question comparatively, like it is a lengthy question, but you just go step by step, go slowly. You will not get it wrong, you will definitely get it right. So 90 minus expenditure upon expenditure into 100, that is 20. So whatever is the formula, it's given here in the question only, I'm just using it. Okay. So I'm not like really doing any kind of interpretation here, just following the procedure, and I'm comfortably getting the answer, though it is a little time consuming comparatively, right? Let's just move on to the next question. Now, what is the difference between the percentage profit of company A and company B in the year 2013? Now, company percentage profit in company A, it is 40% in 2013. Now, company B, we have to find out. Okay, so how to calculate the percentage profit? So that is 48.6 income minus expenditure upon expenditure into 100. Okay, so that leads to a difference of 12.6 by 36, okay, into 100. So what is common? Probably 12 is common. Yeah, if you take out 12, you have 14 here. Okay. I'm sorry, 18 is common. 18 is common, so you have 7 here and you have 2 here, right? So that is 35%, right? So here the profit is 35%, here it is 40%, so the difference is like 5% is the difference. That's answer choice A. So all you have to do is the formula that is explicitly given below the table, you just have to use it. 48.6 minus 36 upon 36, that's you will get 35%. And this 40% is directly given, so 5% is the answer for this question. The next one, the income of company A in the year 2014 happened to be 32.5 lakhs. What was the sum of the net profit of company A and company B in 2014? Okay, so income of 2014 is 32.5. okay, so let's again try to find out the expenditure. So 32.5 minus expenditure upon expenditure into 100 is equal to 25, right? So let us just solve it. This is like 4 times. Okay, so like 130 minus expenditure 4 times the expenditure is equal to expenditure, so the expenditure is 26. Okay, so the expenditure is 26. Okay, so what is the difference? The difference is 6.5 lakhs, 6.5 lakhs, and here between 35 and 25, if you subtract, you get 10 lakhs. So 6 lakhs plus 10 lakhs, 16.5 lakhs. That's answer option D. So first, similar to the first question that you solved in this DI, using the given like income here, okay, you get the expenditure, that is 26 lakhs you get this. So the difference is 6.5, so that's a profit. And for company B, the profit is like this 35 minus 25, that's 10 lakhs. So 10 plus 6.5, 16.5, that's answer option D for this question. The next one, the expenditure of company A in the year 2017 was 45 lakhs. Then the net profit of the company A is what percent of the net profit of company B in the same year. I'm sorry, B is missing, company B in the same year. So here 2017 expenditure is given. Okay, that's 45 lakhs expenditure. So let's just try to go for the formula again. So income is what we have to find. Expenditure is like 45 upon 45 lakhs into 100, that is equal to like 10%. Okay, so this is like 10 times. So 10 times the income minus 450 is equal to 45. Okay, so income is equal to 495. Income is 495. Okay, so the profit made is 4.5. The profit made is 4.5. Now 495, I'm sorry, 49.5 and 45 lakhs. So the profit made is 4.5 lakhs. And here the profit made is 30 lakhs. Here the profit made is 30 lakhs. Okay. And the question is, the profit made in company A is what percent of the net profit made by company B in the same year. Now company B made, like 30 lakhs. Okay, now 4.5 out of 30, okay, into 100. So with respect to company B, what is company A? That is the question here. So if you solve for this, you get 15%. That's answer option A. Answer option A. Right. Now, the percentage profit of company B was maximum in which year? So with respect to B, which year the percentage profit was high? See, when you are looking for percentage profit, if you start calculating individual year, you'll be spending a lot of time. Okay, so you just remember the formula, right? So when you look at, you just try to look at the absolute difference first, right? The absolute difference is like 12.6 here. Here it is 10. Here it is 14.4. Here it is 33, right? Here it is 30, right? And here it is 27. Now in terms of absolute difference, you have an idea. In terms of I'm sorry, just 1 second. Just 1 second. So this question again. So just look at the absolute difference. Okay. So the absolute difference, right? Now the comparison is, see, whichever, like the difference between, see, what is the idea if suppose you want the percentage profit to be maximum, right? The numerator, okay, so the numerator you will have any of these, okay, so the numerator should be high, also the denominator should be low. The numerator should be as high as possible and the denominator should be as low as possible, okay, right? So which means, so here when you look at the higher values, okay, so these three are higher values, so let us just ignore the lower values, okay, so these are the higher values, and among these values, now which has a lower, like denominator, this one, 2016. Okay, so 2016, what happens? The difference is 33 and the expenditure is 44. Okay, so like it's almost 75%. So this is the answer. So you can directly get the answer for this question instead of, like finding out. So for example, this one is 35%. Okay, so this one is like 40 percentage. Okay, so instead of getting the value for each year, okay, so this is 30% and so on. Okay, it is better to make this comparison, logically make an approach and then get the answer. So the answer is answer choice C for that question. And with that, it's over. See, the DI only, I think in this shift to it is a little time consuming. If you look at the shift 1, okay, that is how most often it is asked. You also please look at that video and see this video. I think you found the methods I discussed. I think you found it to be useful. Please post your comments in the comments below about my method, and if you have any questions also, you can post it in the comments below. The questions not just regarding the quants and DI section, any questions regarding the NET examination or the strategies for paper 1, you can post in the comment below. And please like, share and subscribe to our channel Learning About. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.